With the holiday season upon us, many Californians are headed up to the mountains and getting ready to hit the slopes. While it is the best time of the year to have fun at the snow, it is also the season for sports injuries.
Approximately 1 million people are treated for winter sports injuries annually, with sledding, skiing, and snowboarding being the most common causes. So we invited today orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, Dr. Taylor Dunphy. He's going to share his tips in staying safe this winter. Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, cool. This is the time we're starting to see all the slopes open. How do we prepare before we get there?
Are you guys skiers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm an avid skier, so every November I am excited to get on the slopes. So you have to have a preparation in place. So I kind of divide it up to 3 different things. Before the mountain, on the mountain, and at the mountain preparation. So before the mountain, it's all about strength training and endurance. So for skiers and snowboarders, you want to have a very strong posterior chain. That's your glutes, your hamstrings, your core. So gym exercises like deadlifts, squats, lunges, all super important. And then from an endurance standpoint, hiking, uphill walking, Peloton, all great exercises. Once you get to the slopes, you got to stretch. That's the main thing for stretching. If you watch the Olympics, you'll see all the racers before they go down the slopes, they're stretching. So I do that. And then last thing I like to remember is once you're on the mountain, you need to stay hydrated. So you're at altitude. So I bring a Camelback. I always drink water throughout the day.
And a lot of people don't realize that because they're worried about staying warm and they don't even think about that. So what are some of the common injuries you get from skiing? And I know the knees are a big one.
Yeah, so for skiers, knee injuries are the most common. You're going down the mountain with 2 long planks on you, a lot of torque if you cross those tips. So knee injuries like ligament tears, sprains, meniscus injuries, even fractures are common.
And what about snowboarding?
Snowboarding is different. It's, you're strapped in differently. A lot of tendencies to land on an outstretched arm. So I see wrist injuries, shoulder injuries, like AC separation or even dislocations.
All right, we've already covered the exercises. So what about treatment if you do get injuries?
So it depends. There's different grades of injury. Most minor would be like a sprain or a strain. So those are things that usually will get better in a couple of weeks. So I'd say physical therapy, rest, ice, those kind of things. When you get into tears or dislocations, that's more of a surgery situation. So people often ask me, when do I know it's serious or not? When is it safe to go down the mountain? So if you hear a pop, your knee pops, it's good to stop. That's a sign that you may have injured something. ACL is one thing that we always hear.
You may not be able to go anymore anyway.
Exactly. So that's a call the ski patrol and go down with a friend, that kind of thing.
What about if you've been injured maybe this summer, like your knee or your shoulder, and it's not 100% healed, but you got to get out there on the slopes? Do you recommend that or no?
My rule of thumb is before you go back to a sport, you got to have full strength, no pain, full motion. So that's kind of the basics. But I do see a lot of skiers that come in, they're like, my knee's a little banged up, can you give me an injection? So I think it's up to the individual, but you got to be safe. You go really fast, and there's a lot of force involved in skiing and snowboarding.
You can wrap it maybe?
There are braces. So if you have say you had an old ACL injury and you're nursing that, we do have custom braces where you can make a custom ACL brace to support your knee when you ski.
One thing that we didn't talk about, might not be the coolest thing, but wear a helmet?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I wear a helmet. My whole family wears helmets.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah, it's kind of the thing I think you got to do. That's definitely important. That's a very big risk in terms of concussions or even worse. Definitely.
And if you're on skis, look out for those out-of-control snowboarders that tend to plow into people.
100%.
That happens a lot.
I don't know, skiers plow into people too.
I don't know, boy.
Those are the worst stories. So.
It's a rough world out there on the mountain. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Hopefully we never see you in your office.
Yeah, really.
Thank you.
All right, for more information on Dr. Dunphy, you can log on to Hoag Orthopedic Institute's website. It's right there at the bottom of your screen.
Thank you.